BizBuzz, your all-access pass to businesses in the Caribbean. You'll get the latest buzz on an industry, as well as entrepreneurs and biz tips. Of course, there's business news around the Caribbean in 60. Co-founder and CEO of Sky Blue Transactions Solutions, Narda Ventura, will speak with us about their new payment solutions and the latest odd story with a little BizBuzz humor. The details up next. Let Talk Up You Media be your official media house for all your production needs. Our services include videography, photography, animation, graphics, production management, editing, blog entries, and script writing. We supply schools, businesses, development agencies, and individuals. For quotes and queries, please contact us at tuymedia@gmail.com. Welcome back. Now, the latest buzz industry is real estate and is thriving in the Caribbean. Investors around the world have zeroed in on the Caribbean region to buy vacation homes. In Biz Tips this week, if you're a budding entrepreneur or a seasoned business operator, remember to pay attention to the latest trends and changes in the various industries. By keeping abreast of what's happening, you can make not only positive but prosperous changes to your own entity. We'll soon come back. Let Talk Up You Media be your official media house for all your production needs. Our services include videography, photography, animation, graphics, production management, editing, blog entries, and script writing. We supply schools, businesses, development agencies, and individuals. For quotes and queries, please contact us at tuymedia@gmail.com. Business news around the Caribbean in 60. A cure for pancreatic cancer could be closer, as drug company Flavocure Biotech has raised funds for phase 1 clinical trials for caflinone, a cancer drug. The company, founded by Jamaican Dr. Henry Lowe, raised $1.2 million to fund preparations for the trial. Some garment workers in Haiti have received compensation a year after a factory closed in the country, now overrun by gang violence. A $1 million payout in compensation to cover 1,000 workers from Tommy Hilfiger and Calvin Klein was made after the workers were left without jobs when the factory closed more than a year ago. The amount was agreed on to pay missed severance pay and pension contributions. About 57% of the target to reduce a $5 billion regional food import bill by 25% by 2025 has been achieved. According to the Caribbean Ministerial Task Force on Food Production and Food Security, several products have already reached 70% of targeted production volume for 2025. We'll take a break. We'll soon come. If money makes the world go round, then the ease at which and how it's done must be a priority. And that's what co-founder and CEO of Sky Blue Transactions Solutions, Narda Ventura, has done. She joins us now to tell us more about two exciting innovations, schoolfeepayments.com and easypayments.com. Narda, let's start off with schoolfeepayments.com, as many parents and guardians' ears just perked up when they heard this. What is schoolfeepayments.com, Narda?
All right, so very simple. Schoolfeepayments.com is a platform which will benefit both schools and parents. On the school side, it allows the school to identify the different payment types that they need to charge us parents. On the parent side, it organizes that information for them. So, do you remember the days of vouchers?
Yes, I do.
And you remember the days of long lines going?
Yes, I do.
Right, so this platform eliminates that for parents and for schools. The truth is, schools have very small administrative offices, right? They send out these vouchers, they ask the parents to come in and make those payments using their card on the traditional point-of-sale machine. School fee payments will remove the need for physical transactions. It gives the school the ability to identify the different payment types that needs to be made by parents, and then it gives the parents the ability to pay on that platform. One of the value propositions of the platform is that, let's use Zippy.
Yes.
Zippy is at school And in September, you would have a list of different items, different extracurriculars that she could participate in.
Swimming, ballet, basketball, chess, you name it.
And the list goes on. Some of them for Zippy's in what grade?
She is in K5, so she's 5 years old.
Right, so you will see what's there for K5, what's there for K4, and maybe even what's there for K3. And for you now as a parent, you need to sort through this information. The platform gives the school the ability to organize that information for the parent. So you see only what is relevant to your child. When you log on to the platform, of course, you're going through the Caribbean, so you're going to select Jamaica, select your school, identify your child's name, and you're going to have a unique identifier which works as a privacy mechanism for you, the parent, right? When you open that up, it will be just like a drop-down chart of things that you need to pay for your child. You decide when you're gonna pay. If you have a special arrangement with your school, and you have 10 kids and you get to pay 50% now and 50% later, that's available to you as well. You make your payment, get your receipt, and no time wasted.
And so the receipt is sent straight to your email.
Straight to your email.
And I can do this at my convenience in my own home.
Anytime, anywhere, across any device.
This is great. This is an application that solves a problem, as you mentioned, for schools and for parents. What drove you to do this?
I'm so happy you asked.
Yeah, and why was it needed in the Caribbean? You mentioned the long lines. How receptive are the schools right now?
All right, so I'm a parent. I have 2 kids. In 2016, this solution was born, right? I would have been 2 weeks late in paying my children's school fee.
Oh, she's better than me. I'm 10 months late.
2 weeks late, you know, and we have a system in our household. Once there are physical transactions done for those major purchases, we file the receipts because schools don't always have it all together sometimes, right? So my husband asked me one day, you know, don't forget to file the receipt. No, you don't lie to your husband, right? So, you know, after a delay in trying to answer, I said, well, you know, it hasn't been paid yet, but this is the reason. Every time I went to the school, there were at least 10 to 15 people in a line waiting to go into a small office. As a mother, as a serial entrepreneur, I don't have that time to waste. My option would have been going to a bank, where that 10 to 15 would have been more like 30 to 45 people in a bank line. Again, not an option for me. So the challenge was thrown out. Solve the problem.
There we go. And it's as easy as
solve the problem.
3. So are schools receptive?
Schools are receptive. They're heavily manual right now. Analog is the term that's being utilized, right? When a parent comes in, a receipt has to be written that requires a human to do that. Then that receipt is then put into a back office system. Again, requires human to do that. In writing and with inputting, there's a chance of error.
But this
removes the chance of error. It removes the heavy administrative need in schools, and it will give schools the ability now to start doing something more with their team members and giving them data to be able to make decisions about how they run their school. So schools are receptive. I will tell you.
Is it just for Jamaica? Okay, tell me, and then I'm going to ask you about the Caribbean now. If this Biz solution is available across the Caribbean.
It will be available across the Caribbean. Our processor and our bank, as a fintech, we have to have a relationship with our processor and our bank Our processor gives us the ability to go straight through the Caribbean. And that's something we intend on doing, because what we are facing here in Jamaica is not unique to Jamaican schools. This is a situation that is faced across all schools, not only at the primary level, at the high school and at the tertiary level as well. So yes, we're going to the Caribbean with this.
Excellent.
Are schools receptive? They are. I would say though, there needs to be some assistance in adoption for the schools.
Change is hard.
Change is very hard.
For organizations. How do you think you can assist these organizations to be receptive to change?
Our economy is driving us in a particular direction, and very quickly. In Jamaica, our culture is very touch and feel, and that's why cash will always stay around. But the government is leading the way. I think we've gone completely off, but it's still the same conversation about digital payments. The government is leading the way with Jamdex.
Jamdex, yeah.
Right? CBDC. Now, if the government sees the value in going digital, then we have to jump on board as well. The world does not transact with paper money anymore. You travel and people are using chips in their ring to purchase goods, using their phones to tap. Amazing technology that's out there. And we are really at just the tip of the iceberg here in the Caribbean where adoption is concerned.
Excellent. And how safe is it? Because that's a concern many will have.
Absolutely safe. So, as a payment aggregator, we are processing payments for Visa, for MasterCard, our local brand KeyCard. Our processor does not process Amex, Discover, and the others, but we're looking for alternatives to be able to handle those as well. In order to process Visa and MasterCard, there's a whole laundry list of compliance check marks that you must meet because it's their cards, their rails, and it's their brand that is at risk. So
it's safe.
It is safe.
Excellent. Well, now we've fixed the solution as moms, okay? You've made it easier for us and we've dealt with the business of the children. All right, so now that they're taken care of, let's look at the other payment solutions that you have for other businesses across the Caribbean. That's the easy payment.
That's easy payments, easypayments.com. Easy payments was a pivot from school fee payments. School fee payments was launched in COVID, and the schools were not quite ready for it at that time. Now, after bootstrapping development, there is no way that we're going to sit and allow this technology to melt away. So we pivoted. I will tell you, school fee payments, the payment portion of it is what saved my first business, Aquaworks.
Oh, we didn't even get to talk about Aquaworks. She is a serial entrepreneur, as you can see, not a Ventura. I think you're going to have to now quickly tell us what Aquaworks is as we move into the conversation about
most definitely
payments.
It is in our line the premier learn to swim facility in the Caribbean, hands down. But in COVID, like everybody else, nobody wanted to come out to classes. We had to pivot very quickly and we decentralized our classes and started sending our instructors out to homes. That was the easy part. How are these people going to pay us? Now, of course, there's a traditional bank-to-bank transfer, but have you ever tried to reconcile a bank statement that has the same payment amount coming from people you do not know, whose last name does not correlate with the last name of the child? It is significantly difficult. We piloted easy payments with Aquaworks. It was our proof of concept. In a month, 90% of what would have looked like our old transactions were face-to-face transactions were converted to online transactions. It saved the business.
What a beautiful story.
It saved the business.
So that's the genesis, and where are we now?
So we thought, Empress, if we had that need, and I'm a small business, Aquaworks is a small business, then what of the other businesses that are out there that are facing the same challenge? We started to validate this. We reached out to people who had Instagram stores, who had physical stores and now needed to move their business online. We tried to check out. Everybody was asking the same thing. Please make payments to this or that bank account. That would break the purchasing experience. You've been on Amazon. You click, and then you check out.
Easy.
Right? It's impulse buying. Now, if you have to click, and then you have to jump into another platform to pay, most likely you're not going to continue.
You probably lost me as a customer by now.
70% of businesses experienced a drop in sales because of that interruption in the processing, the payment process.
So you have that solution, and how does that work now? How do we
That's
sign up
easy
as
payments.
an individual or a business? How do we sign up for easy payments?
All right, very easy.
As a business or an individual?
As an individual, so easy payment caters to micro to medium size. We can white label to larger corporations, but it was created, priced, built for the micro to medium sized business. You jump on, you tell us that you're interested through our contact form. We are going to put you through what we call our digital onboarding process, which will take some biometrics, because we want to know who we are dealing with. That's a part of our safety feature. Once you sign up, then we give you the solution that works for you. So this is how easy payments is. It's a hosted payment page. Your customers will land here, they will make payments. How you get there, how you direct your customers there could be one of many channels. You don't have to have a website. Gone are the days when being e-commerce meant you needed to have a website. No,
We're done with that.
We're done with that.
So now
you can do all of that. You can, as a business owner, generate limitless amounts of QR codes, payment buttons, payment links.
So, Narda Ventura, what's the biz buzz in your industry?
Well, it definitely has to be digital payments. It is the way of the future. We're not going to turn back from this. It's not a COVID thing. It's the way that we're going to transact here in Jamaica and across the world. So jump online and start transacting digitally.
Digitally speaking, Narda Ventura.
I am Narda Ventura, CEO and founder of Sky Blue Transaction Solution, home of Easy Payments and SchoolFeePayments.com, and you are watching Biz Buzz Caribbean.
Now it's time for Biz Buzz Humor. Now here's a strange but funny business venture. You can hire goats to mow your lawn. Yes, it's true. A company in the United States, Hire Goats, says it's making it more natural and eco-friendly for people to mow their lawns. According to Hire Goats, goats can be used to brush eradication and for maintaining farmland and pastures. It's real. I love it. And that's what's buzzing in business. Join us next week on Biz Buzz, your all-access pass to business in the Caribbean. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I'm Empress Goldie. See you next time.